Hi Philip, this is Susan. I just got to finish watching your video, your persuasive speech benchmark. Congratulations on finishing the project and also in gaining an audience of 5 people. It looks like you had accomplished that. First, let me just compliment you in the beginning. So our job is to look at ethos, pathos, logos. And ethos is the credibility piece, pathos is the emotional piece, and then logos is the logic. My favorite part of your speech was the very, very beginning, and it was the story of, I think it was Lacey, maybe it was Lucy. Lacey, I want to say. That was the best part of your speech because it was a visualization. Like I could see this little 5-year-old at school being abandoned by her mom and could almost imagine the trauma that she was experiencing. And the reason I think this was the best part of your speech was it was obvious to me that you had done your homework on this particular topic, drug use and you know, whatever the horrific, you know, thing that these kids go through with their parents are addicted. Most of it felt like you were reading it from a script. And I'll touch base on that a little bit more, but the beginning to me did not feel so much like that. And I guarantee you it's because you were moved by the story just as much as I was. And it's almost sometimes when something connects with our heart, we deliver it that much better. There's a little bit more passion behind it. And so out of your entire speech, the opening was my favorite. The logos, the logic, you achieved that because you did your homework for the speech. And so it was obvious that you had done your homework. That's how that appealed to me. And so the stats were there, the logic was there, all of that was really good. The emotional appeal, I didn't feel a lot of emotional appeal other than for the little girl in the beginning of the speech. I think for me what was missing was the connection between why you connected with this topic. I think it lays somewhere in the fact that you have small children who are going to an elementary school, and so sometimes for those of us that are parents, we understand that this stuff is like arm's length away, and our kids are actually can be impacted by it. You know, is there an emotional string that you could have tied to that in order to deliver the emotion behind it, so therefore would lead to the persuasion of the audience to really feel as passionate about this topic if you were passionate about it. But to get the audience to feel that passion, was there a connection that you had somewhere with that that you could have built upon? Like I said, it felt like you were reading it. So if I was an audience member and I was trying to be persuaded to give you money, I don't quite know if I would have been persuaded or if I would have walked away from that thinking this was a cause that I needed to do something about. Overall, though, I'm really glad that you're able to finish the project. I really love the opening. I thought that was an excellent story that you picked. And overall, good job. Thanks, Philip.